professional free runner. And when I asked people what they're most frustrated with free running, the number one answer I got back was not having enough time to train. Time. It seems like time is slipping away from all of us. We all want more time in our days to get things done. I know that's how I was. I would come to the end of my day and feel like I had accomplished nothing, like I still needed 10 more hours to get all the things that I wanted to do done that day. I was staying up late, I was feeling frustrated and tired all the time, and it just wasn't working out. Until I found out about these 3 simple steps. They changed my life, they've made me more productive than I ever was before, and give me a focus on how I attack my days. I want to share them with you so they can hopefully help you and allow you to have more time in your day to train and focus on the things that are most important to you. Step number 1, create SMART goals. SMART is an acronym. It stands for specific, measurable, attainable, rewarding, and time-bound. Let's break it down. Number 1, specific. You want to create your goals as specific as possible. I learned this from a book called The Principles of Success by Jack Canfield. I got that as a graduation present from college, and it really set me on my path of how to build my career. I highly recommend it. You want to make everything as specific as possible, meaning you set a goal of, I want a new car. Well, that's great, but you can be more specific about it. Talking about what color you want, what make, model, what year. You really want to break down all the details you can so you can paint a clear picture in your head and have a true vision of what it is that you truly want to accomplish. Number 2, measurable. You want to create goals that have a measure to them so that you know when they've been achieved. An example would be, I want to gain weight. Well, instead of just being general about it and saying gain weight, how do you know when that goal is really completed? When you gain 1, 2, 3, 10 pounds? You want to give it a number so you know exactly when you achieve that. So a better example would be, I want to gain 5 pounds of lean muscle mass. Once you've achieved 5 pounds of lean muscle mass, you know you've reached your goal. Number 3, attainable. You want to create goals that you can achieve. Now, this doesn't mean to give up your big dreams. I always tell people to reach for the stars because that's how you make big things happen. But you want to start somewhere. An example would be, let's say you want to learn a Kong gainer and you've never done free running. That's one of the hardest movements in free running. So instead of setting that as your first goal, you can break it down to being, I want to learn how to Kong. And by doing that, that is more attainable for you. You will be able to learn that movement, and then your next goal could be, I want to learn how to do a backflip. I want to learn how to do a gainer. And once you put those together, you will eventually achieve your bigger goal of learning a Kong gainer. Number 4, rewarding. You want to create goals that make you happy when they're accomplished. You don't want to set goals that aren't relevant to yourself. You want to have something that makes you motivated to work on something. So make sure when you're thinking of what goals that you want to set for yourself, that once it's achieved, that you will feel happy and rewarded inside. Number 5, time bound. Setting a specific date and time that you're going to accomplish your goal by. This is great for all you procrastinators out there, which I was one of those, and it really helps you focus on a specific date that you're going to complete this by. Otherwise, you're just going to put it off and put it off and put it off. Well, this allows you to create priorities and what you need to do during your days to accomplish this goal. So you have a reason. You have, oh, no, I need to finish this by July 17th at 5 p.m. Otherwise, it's not going to get done. So you want to have a specific date and time that's your end all where your goal will be completed by. Step number 2, cut out distractions. We all have distractions, things that take us away from being productive, such as aimlessly surfing the internet, or binging on Netflix series, checking our Instagram account for how many likes we have, or just watching TV and getting lazy and sitting on the couch. You can never get rid of all your distractions, but you can learn to eliminate some and manage the rest. And once you get rid of your distractions, you'll be able to free up more time for free running. So I want you to create a list of all the activities that keep you from being productive. Go ahead and pause the video, get out a piece of paper and start writing those down right now. Step number 3, create a to-do list. Now this list is different than your SMART goals. Your SMART goals are your sort of larger, broader goals that you want to achieve, while your to-do list is your daily list of activities that will help you achieve your SMART goals. Now, I used to make to-do lists all the time, and they were never very effective. I would spend a lot of time writing all these lists out of things I wanted to get done and never get them done. But that wasn't until I listened to a podcast from Chalene Johnson, who had some great tips of how to make your to-do list more effective. Tip number 1, only put things on your to-do list that you can do that day. This list isn't for days to come. You want to put things on that list that you are going to be able to accomplish that day. Tip number 2, keep your list small, only 3 to 5 items. If you make your list too long, well then you're just not going to get the things done on your list. You want to keep it small so that you can set yourself up for success. Tip number 3, put the amount of time you plan to spend on each task, each to-do item. Such as if an item would take you about 30 minutes, write 30 minutes, or if it takes an hour or 2 hours. By putting the amount of time you plan to spend on each task, you can allot time throughout your day to get it done, so you won't have any surprises throughout your day and you'll really be able to get those tasks done. Tip number 4, review your list throughout the day. Whether you create your list on your phone or on a notepad, you want to constantly be looking at your list. This way it keeps it fresh in your mind so you know exactly what it is that you need to accomplish that day. Tip number 5, the most crucial step in making your to-do list effective is creating your to-do list in the same place and time every day. Now, I like to make mine at night. I like to sit on my couch at 8 p.m. and write down everything that I want to do the next day. I know some people like to wake up in the morning, first thing, sit at their desk and write down their list. Wherever it is that you want to create your list, be consistent in that. Make that a habit. Do that every day, the same spot, same time, and you will always have your to-do list and begin your day off right with everything that you want to accomplish. So what I want you to do right now is to create 3 SMART goals. Remember, that's specific, measurable, attainable, rewarding, and time-bound. And for the time-bound element, I want you to give yourself 30 days to accomplish these goals. Once you have your goals, write them in the comments below so you can put it out there in the universe. You can let us know what it is that you want to achieve. You can hold yourself accountable. The second thing I want you to do is, from your list of the distractions that you wrote down, pick the number 1 thing that keeps you from being most productive. The number 1 thing that eats up all your time. And I want you to cut that out for the next 30 days. Get rid of it. It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Just stop, cut out that one distraction, and you're going to open up a lot more time. The last thing I want you to do is to pick a spot and time that you're going to create your to-do list. This is crucial. Once you find that spot and time, you're going to do that every day. It's going to become a habit. And this will set you up to go productively into each day. You're going to know exactly what it is that you need to get done to achieve your goals that you've set. And you're going to be on your way to becoming the free runner that you've always wanted to be. See you soon. Peace.